Hello and welcome back to the Mamluks campaign. We are going to aim to unite Islam. We've taken care of our current biggest rival, but there are other ones slowly stirring. Persia's growing, though they are a little bit behind me in tech. Timurids thankfully exploded. We've got the Ottomans who are mostly on the ropes here. Great Horde, our ally, is dying horribly. Muscovy, our enemy, one of our enemies anyway. They don't hate us, but they're not doing well. I believe I no-CB'd last session and took Byzantium as a vassal. Which is awesome because Byzantium as a vassal means all these free cores that I can go and get back off the Ottomans. May make them a little bit strong, but with some relation improvements and the ability to pay off their debt, we should be alright. Now I'm currently making a fraction of a ducat, and I am in the hole about 1,000. But there are worse positions to be in. Quick check says that merchants and the Dhimmi hate me. The Ulema are fine, and the Emirs mostly stationary. We've got Coptic Zealots, 2 provinces, these 2. And no longer send me trade power. See, you're a jerk, Iraq. Now, I believe I did break the alliance with Hejaz so that I could conquer the holy cities, and that's something I will want to do soon. Holy cities are part of what I'll need for the achievement. Now we're actually surprisingly good on manpower for once, which is really a surprise. I do have 5 relations, and I honestly think it's time to drop the Great Horde. Why am I making a claim on Moldavia? Wait, because they're guaranteed by the Ottomans, aren't they? Yes. That was why. I want to keep that in my pocket for what might come soon, but I don't think they'll back them at the moment because they're pretty heavy in debt. Yeah, Ottomans are very close to bankruptcy. Just spotted, bastard. I can justify a trade conflict, but that's not good enough. There's no way you'd back anyone. Not at 4k in the hole. Alright, yep, Coptic Zealots have about 6% chance. In theory, it's be like 3 years until the next revolt, but RNG is a very fickle mistress. I can make a couple more states. If I check the government tab on France and Muscovy, I can rival. Well, that's perfect time. And that frees up that slot. Well, it doesn't really free it up, but I can make use of less of a slot there. If I check that, offer vassalization would work for Togut, and I believe Togut would have claims on... Yes, Mazab. Alright. Let's get ourselves a little vassal, and we can start filling in this northern area. Telefat's an interesting one, you don't usually see them. Yeah, they are still a Berber, so they've got the Berber traditions. So they're going to be a pain to core, but that's okay. Plot of Mustafa. Alright. Don't know what that does, but have fun with that. It's probably rebels. Pretenders. Yeah, just go fight them for a while. Doesn't even matter that you're ahead of me in tech. I've at least got the important tech, and I have focused through quality. I really like quality ideas, because they mean you can fight and kill your rebels a lot easier. Is there any other way for me to make money? 9 fortresses, most of them are mothballed. Probably time to start deleting some of them. What's my inflation? 9. Should probably pay some of that down. Get her down to 5. Now the air is at 234. We can step down now and get the improvement. It's gonna be a shame to lose that. 20 legitimacy, 50 prestige. Alright. And the stability. But an extra point per month, and this guy's a free thinker. The air is a 235, so we're slowly getting better rulers. Very slowly though. And I'll find out what the air is at some point in the future. I just need that province for attacking things later. For now, you're fine as is. Yeah, we'll take those two for the prestige and the lowered revolt risk. 107 to stab up. I can always switch to her and cut 10 points off that. 15, 20, so it wouldn't matter. It'd be a loss of a bit of money though. Probably should have waited a bit longer until I had more stability. Oh well. Now, I still don't accept Turkish. I should really fix that. Tax just the dhimmi. Empty coffers. Yeah! With the danger of plague averted, the Sultan turned to revenue administration. Treasury was dangerously depleted, so he attempted to demand an extraordinary tax with nobody escaping it. No one was exempt from this tax, as it was only Jews and Christians that were taxed heavily. But even mosques and religious organizations. In Cairo, the tax gatherers were chased away, and in Damascus, the governor was slain. The money wrung from the people was spent on the Mamluk elite, or on buying new slaves from abroad, and finally on public improvements like fortifications in Alexandria and a grand mosque in Cairo. What shall we do? Now I can tax everyone for 700. Holy crap, that's huge. Alright, well, up the forts. Up the army maintenance. This is probably our chance to crawl ourselves out of debt. Now we'll have the most in Quahar, which is the capital. 700. Yeah, it'll cost me the admin, but that's okay. Coptic zealots? Yeah, that's alright. As long as they have at least 100 men, we'll tax them all. Come on. That's gonna clear out 2, even 3 of the loans if I want, but I'll avoid the rest of it for now. You've got to go to at least Trebizond. You shouldn't go to Van, because that would just be cheating. That Highlands will last a while, but I do want to take out these peasants down here first. Didn't even know that event existed, but that helped so damn much, it's not funny. In a stroke of a pen and a slap down of a couple of rebels to be able to clear out 3 loans is awesome. Yes, sure, you can have access. Keep those relations improving, please. Grab that guy as well. Maybe I shouldn't be trying to hit them with everything. Once you land here, I'll split this up a bit. Let's see. They've got 30, so that should do there. And you can head back that way. You can grab yourself that guy, and you should be able to kill, maim, and destroy happily from there. Very glad Armenia was there to take care of the rebels a little bit for me. Yeah, 3233, you are fantastic. And thump. Peasant's gonna peasant. Such a good event. That essentially means I don't need that fort, that fort, that fort, and that fort up anymore. I can drop that fort, and that fort. Well, there goes a lot more of my stuff, but at least the guys are loyal. Which is definitely a change. Pleasant one at that. Excellent. I can lower the amount I'm reading out corruption at this point. Because it's under 1, I am in the right position for a... well, the good events for low corruption. If you have it between 0 and 1, with an increase of less than 0.1 per year, you will get good events. You don't have to have it at 0. 0 is nice though. Yeah, full core, I'd like it back, please. So much extra tax now that I've accepted their culture. Colonialism is a thing, right. 20% cost too, jeez. You're upset at me. Okay. Should be enough. Technically defending in mountains. I'll do morale damage equal to as if my morale was full, so it doesn't really matter. And now don't pay the army. Split in half, stop the attrition. Next idea is that. Fantastic. Where is my piety? It went way down. I'm actually going to push for negative piety for a while. If I can get really, really low piety, then I can get 10% off my tech, which would be useful. Yeah, keep that going. The closer it is to 0, the better. Make a state. Full cores here already. It is worthless land. And I would probably want to keep what's left of my... I'll probably want to keep what's left of my extra slots, which is actually instability and expansion. Yeah, I've got one state. I want to keep that for the Turkish region. Because I can make more money this way. If I turn this into my main trade port, do I look like I'd make even more money from it? I'd be pulling all of the money pretty much up here. Here and here. Would it be worth it to switch? Rock insulted us. children is what they are. Fossilized Bhutan. Why the hell would I do that? Okay, that should help. It at least stops the legitimacy decay. How long until I can murder the Ottomans? Georgia, Ryazan, and Tunis. Really? Tunis? Tech 8 at war with Morocco? Tunis? That one? Alright. Next year, anyway. Ryazan, relatively small. Georgia is Georgia. And all your allies will join you. Let's check loans. It's, they're improving. They're improving a lot. Looks like they were on the edge of bankruptcy, but didn't quite make it there. They weren't able to take the next step into completely collapsing. Well, in the meantime, I'm going to need a few ships to make sure I have complete control of the region. Turn off that, save half a ducat. Should really just annex you. But the islands are such an awful region. You're in a trade league. The Emperor is dead. Re-elect the Emperor. If I have a quick look at the navy position of the Ottomans, I'm probably at the point where 18, slightly less ships than they do, but they do have some light ships, and so do I. I've got 3 heavies, so I should be mostly fine fighting them. But, as always, it's always best to kill and keep killing. There's no kill like overkill. Now, an alliance would push it up to 150, then marriage on top, and then I can influence the nation. We're good. Let's do that then. Marry you. Grab the Diplotech. The aim will be to have most of this in Togget's hands, because I sure don't want it. A little more fort defense. Can make use of it at least. Have a look. Reinforcement is pretty expensive. And it's almost time to tap these guys for more money. I think. It's September. I think I'll lower that then, at least for now. We'll get in position, ready to murder them. I'll try and tap the merchants before I go to war. That way I can avoid taking more loans while I'm doing this. Short delay shouldn't ruin me too badly, but it might. I know I'm going to need this up. Going to want that up. Just in case, I guess I can get that. But I don't think I'm going to have much of an issue. Still making an entire ducat, and we're going to go get our vassal's cause back. Plus I'll take a little extra for myself. It's only fair. How loyal is my vassal? At the moment, very loyal. I can enforce religion into Sunni, and then I'd be able to only pay down 20. Got 0 legitimacy, really? Must be in the same religious group. Well, they're not, are they? Gonna be a shame. But it'll be a good chance to start killing Teniz. They've developed the hell out of that, and they still don't have Renaissance. And again, my main focus, once I've got control, could be just to focus you out first. 200 ducats, army up. In a position, ships. 2200 doesn't have an ability yet, which is a shame. I want to keep that going, I want to keep that going, I don't want to keep that going, but... Ouch. Guess a little bit of corruption's fine. Right? Right. $24K, but doesn't have the next tactics level. Now, Reconquest, let's say Reconquest Hydronum? Sounds good to me. I'll do it at the tick of the year. And the aim will be to take a dream. Had a single trade ship get nailed. Oops. Well, once this falls, my vessel's going to get wrecked, but that's fine. Yeah, Georgia's a thing. Definitely want to kill both of them. That'll be a good chance to. Alright, go get the Turk. I really only need to leave like 1,000 men there, and then I can send these guys around here. Ottomans are stuck over there, unless they can get access through everyone else. They may well be able to, but should at least stop them. Damn, can't switch that guy yet. Should be able to before it's done though. Improve everything. And slaughtered. Probably running somewhere like over here. Plenty of Tunisians over there. Welcome to being my vassal, and welcome to the war. Well, why? Oh, right, yeah, that ship's just running around there. Do I have the money to get the power? Not particularly. Celebrate it for a little bit of time. I say get over here? I knew this small stack of people would be an issue, so get over here. At the moment we only have the fort defense guy, but I do have the ability to throw another tax at the Demi. Always good to do. Okay, that small Turkish army is now dead. This is what a tactics level will do. Outnumbered, don't care. I can repay the loan, or I can not. Extend the loan. Let's drop some more taxes on. Should save me a little bit of coin, not much though. Over to there, please. And now what? You could have got a Trebizond, and then I can send a 20 stack over to kill you. Ottoman fleet's getting small. Still got 13 loans though. That's gonna be really annoying. I should be able to just walk past it. Oh, Byzantium actually got one of their provinces sieged. Call me impressed. I suppose it's time to go deal with Georgia. Timurids went bankrupt. Good on them, I guess. Congrats. Just gonna have to kill these guys. It's not much, but it is something. I am making money too, shockingly. And I really should be using cannon at this point, at least for some of the sieges. I wish they could pay off the foreign debt of me, but I'm just too big apparently. I'm just gonna siege down Georgia. They're in the way. Run, my vassal, run! That's not running. That's getting killed. It's good to know the game understands that I rule. Straight to Georgian land, please. Kef falls, which means I can move straight on to Tunis. Ankara, huh? And you're saying that it's the nobles? The emirs? Yeah? Okay. Well, I guess they can have that. For now, I can allow that. How are you doing? Minus 11. Once you lose your capital, it'll be a bit worse. More than a bit worse. Way worse. Split it up. Let's see if we can draw out the enemy. And they're not there, so that's nice, which means they're over here somewhere. The rest can go loot. Poor Byzantium, they're about to get really wrecked. I'm making 5 ducats a month now. 6,000 manpower. I can use that for the moment. I can happily spend it. It'd be really nice to have all this Turkish land. I know my aim is to get my vassals' land, but I'm sure they understand that that's mostly an excuse. Again, I have another scandal. Jeez, scandalous. Kid is not having a good time as ruler. $100 days. Jeez. What are you at now? 55. That sounds about right. They'd gladly give me most of that. Like, it's awful, awful land. I could just take the center of trade in Tunis itself. That would mean that they're unable to pull as much out. But yeah, that's going to have to be an episode. So cheers guys, thanks for coming for this one. I will be back tomorrow with even more Mamluks. And I hope to see you then. Bye for now.